Today we're talking about 3 things you say to clients all the time to make you sound like a cheap guy. And if you don't train yourself to talk a different way, you're going to sound like the cheap guy. You're going to make clients feel a little queasy about cutting that big check. But you know what we got to do first? First, we got to roll these graphics, and then we're going to get right into it. So go ahead and do that. What's really good? If this is your first time watching this channel, my name is Ty. I'm a former Army combat photographer and the owner of FlashFilm Media, Texas' most trusted production company. And today we're going to talk about some stuff. We're going to talk about how to make some money. If you want to take better pictures and do all that cool stuff and do all them special effects, more power to you. But we ain't going to talk about that here. Here we're talking about getting that bag, making a profit, taking what we love to do and transitioning from our 9-to-5 to a company that can consistently land clients. And that's what we're about here in these streets. So we're going to talk about a few things because there's some things that you've been doing that has been helping clients not want to pay you, helping clients not feel comfortable cutting checks. They require you to have your stuff together before they do business with you. No business want to be associated with a brand that's not doing well. They don't want to be associated with a brand that has any type of shadiness to it. Just like on the news, it can be any type of situation. And if something go wrong, everybody who's associated with that celebrity or person is like, nah, this morning he got gas at a Shell gas station before he committed the crime. And Shell gas station like, nah, I wasn't here. He went to Exxon. Trust me, he didn't get gas here. Nobody wants to be associated with a bad apple or a bad brand. So the 3 things we're going to talk about evolves around them. So let's talk about number 1 thing you should do to help you sound expensive, to help you sound like a big company. And this is for my people over across seas. You need to speak more French. Got to speak more French. What do I mean by saying speaking more French? Stop saying I and start saying we. We. Stop saying I. Start saying we. You need to sell the idea to your client that there is a business, a brand, a lot of people involved in making their success come true. I don't care if they only get to work with you. I am the project manager on your account. That's why you and I are in direct contact. We start doing this, that, and the other, and I am here to help you. But it's the company is we. Stop saying I. Start using we. We need to make a decision. We need to talk about it. We need to do this. Well, this is what we do over at this company. Those are little things that you get punched in the throat with in module 1, amongst other things that we talk about a lot. If you got it, you've heard me say it. Number 2, the number 2 thing you need to stop doing or stop saying as a content creator is you got to stop giving quick answers. Can y'all do this? Stop giving quick answers. Hey, let me go discuss this with my team. We ain't got the money for this. We want to lower that. Let me talk it over with my team. We want to get a script written that's kind of blah, blah, blah. Can you do it? We can definitely do it, but let me talk to my team because they feel like, man, he got 8 people working on this. No wonder this ain't $200. It can't be $200 if he got to go to talk to a team about writers. He's showing up to film it with a team. This upsell to add more photographers is a team. He got editors, that's a team. No wonder this is $8,000, $9,000, $12,000. It makes sense now. But if you're doing everything, people don't like to hand another person big sums of money. They feel like it's something they could have did or learned. Whatever you learn, you can learn whatever you want on your iPhone. It's not going to replace my team of content creators. Therefore, you can never replicate what we do because we are a team. Teams cost money. The last thing is instead of saying, I think, say, I know. Confidence is everything. If you are the subject matter expert, you should know it. Now, I'm not saying you need to jump out and give them answers on, hey, is this going to make me money? I'm not saying hang yourself like that. I'm saying speak from an area of experience. I know this method works because we've done it for X, Y, and Z. It should definitely work for you. It may not. However, I know I've seen it work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that to the client, but in my mind, that's how I'm positioning it. You need to have more confidence when you talk to clients. This is what you do. Firemen don't say, I think I can put a fire out. They say, I know I can put a fire out. You know, bakers don't say, I think we can make cupcakes. They say, I know we can make cupcakes. We've done it before. I can make 50 different flavors of cupcakes. Which one do you want? You have to have more confidence in your ability, especially when it comes to solving problems for clients. I know we can solve your problem. We've done it before. This is what we do. Just like I know I can help you start and grow a video or photography business. I've done it for myself and others. You can't tell me I can't do it. I've done it multiple times. This is what I do. Whatever your niche is what you do. So make sure that when you approach a client, and everything about your brand bleeds that. Everything about your brand says that. Go through your website and think about the 3 things we talked about and look at how they're reflected on your website. Real quick. Number 1 is you need to start speaking more French. You need to say more we instead of I whenever you talk to clients. Always present the big brand, big business feeling or idea to the client. It helps sell value. It helps you be more expensive. And number 2 is stop giving quick answers. Say, hey, I need to go and talk to my team about this. I need to go talk this over with my team. You know how like you talk to a guy and he like, well, I got to talk to my wife. You coming out to the game? I go, man, you got to run this by my wife. It's a team effort. Teams mean value because they got 20 people they feel like they can go after if something goes wrong. Number 3 is you got to know instead of think. More confidence behind what you plan to deliver to your client. Always have an itinerary. This is what's going to happen. It's going to take 3 hours. I know this is going to take 2 hours. This is going to take 4 hours. What if it don't? Then it don't. Then I know what we're going to do next. But you got to have the confidence and you got to make sure that you are approaching your client like the subject matter expert. Control that conversation. With that being said, I'm going to ask that you hit that like button, hit that share button if you want to share it. If you want to learn more about that and you want to go into detail, FlashFilm Academy, we just redid the site. The site looks fabulous. Go check it out, flashfilmacademy.com. If you're listening on the podcast, make sure you rate the podcast. If you're watching the video on YouTube, make sure you give us a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in the next video. Hey, keep in mind that the video you just watched contains clips from a longer lecture that's available to our gold members at flashfilmacademy.com. You can go to flashfilmacademy.com to watch the complete lectures if you want to get all the gems and all the information, or you can stay on the channel and continue watching some of our content here. Just click one of those boxes somewhere around here. Just, yeah, you know where to go. Right up in here, somewhere, wherever it pops up, you know what to do. You got this.